Well, our next guest won an Emmy for his role on Will and Grace as Karen's nemesis, Beverly Leslie. He also stars as Sid on Fox's The Cool Kids.
You're probably wondering why I'm not having dinner with y'all.
Honestly, I think that's the biggest dinner I've ever seen you have.
This is a pre-dinner, post-lunch snack. This is dunch.
Please welcome Leslie Jordan. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. There you go. There you go.
Oh my goodness! Look at
I thought you were taking your shoe off to show me how short you are.
Oh, I can't. I can't.
Leslie, I gotta say, we have known each other for about 1 hour, and you're already one of my favorite guests we've ever had on the show. You're fantastic. Mainly because your sense of humor and you're self-deprecating. You don't seem to take yourself too seriously.
Oh, it's been a long journey from the Baptist church. I have nothing bad to say, but I've been baptized 14 times.
Just to be safe.
The preacher would say, "Would the lost sinner please come forward?" I think, "Oh, that's me." I would go, the preacher.
So every time you call to worship, you will go up every time?
And then my mother would say, "You're already saved, now remain." And the preacher even said one time, he said, "You know, Mr. Jordan, I baptized you at the revival this summer." I said, "I don't think it took." Let's do it again.
So every time you sing, you want to get baptized?
14 times I've been baptized.
Now
Just to make sure.
when did you know you wanted to go into show business?
Well, actually, people think, when I was little or something, I had no interest,
Yeah.
I learned to be funny during dodgeball.
Right. And I heard that you really learned to be funny because you wanted to, make
Keep
the bullies laugh.
at bay. Smear the queer, they try to hit me with that ball. I got to be funny. But I was 27 years old, and I wanted to be a journalist, and I had exercised racehorses for years. I've had a long, long go. But I went back to school, and everybody said, take that intro to theater class. That'll get your arts elective out of the way. And we started doing improvisations, and I ran to the head of the department, and I told him I wanted to be an actor. He said, well, first of all, learn how to pronounce what your degree's going to be in. Because I was saying theater. I want to be in the theater. I want to be. He said, it's theater. I said, that's what I said. I want to be in the theater.
Well, obviously it all worked out. You won an Emmy on Will and Grace, and fantastic. How is it playing the nemesis of Karen? And obviously the show has come back, so congratulations on that.
We're back.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
When I got that part, I didn't, I don't watch a lot of TV. I've got a big, busy life. I don't know what I do, but I watch a lot of TV, and I didn't know her. People said, now, she's funny. And she, we're talking Megan Mullally.
Yes.
And during the rehearsals, a lot of times, she doesn't do the voice and everything. So I remember thinking, yeah, she's funny, but
She all right.
she ain't Leslie Jordan. And then we got in front of that audience, and I came out and I delivered my line. I said, well, big, big laugh. And all of a sudden, like a tsunami, she delivered her line, and I looked at her, and she looked at me, and I thought, it's on.
Met your man.
Now. And that, it's like verbal ping pong when you work with a, and also to lead into my new show, which is 3 comedians, Vicki Lawrence, who we've known forever.
Genius.
And David Allen Greer and Martin Mull, and it's like that, when you have a comedian that's as solid, as they are, it's just verbal ping pong. It makes the job so much easier,
Right, the Cool Kids, yeah.
The Cool Kids on Fox. Yeah.
I have to ask you this. I was reading about you. And this is kind of a downer. It was probably a downer then, but I bet you've made some light of it. You said you reached your low when you were locked up with Robert Downey Jr.?
Yes, I was in the pokey. Oh,
You were in the pokey with Robert Downey Jr.?
oh, yes, my unfortunate incarceration. I'm sure you want to bring that up. No, I am 22 years completely sober. Yeah. Well, the day is young. 23 years is a long time between cocktails. But no. I got a DUI, and then I got another one, and everyone said, "You're gonna go to jail." I said, "I can't go to jail.
Yeah.
I'm doing a series with Mario Lopez called the Pacific Blue." Do you remember Pacific Blue? He was called Mario Lopez in little bicycle shorts. Anyway, it didn't last very long. But I was on that show. I said, "I can't go to jail." They said, "Well, you're going to go to jail." I said, "No, there's no way." And I paid this lawyer $4,000. And the judge looked at me and he said, "You know, Mr. Jordan, I think you need 120 days.
Wow.
And I looked, and that lawyer was counting that money and waving at me like I was leaving on a cruise. But that's the best thing could happen to me. I did 11 days.
11 days.
And I went up to him and I said, "I think I'm having a panic attack." True. I don't know
Wait,
if
did you
you've
go
ever...
to Robert Downey Jr. or to the officer?
To the officer.
Oh, okay.
And I said, "Listen, I think I'm having a panic attack." I really did. I said, "Could I take a walk?" He goes,
You escaped.
I said, "No, I promise I'll come back." He goes, "Sit down. You're not going anywhere. I just want to walk around the block. I promise." No, it doesn't work that way. Okay, go take a walk.
Tell us about your one-man show. Do you talk about some of your life experiences?
But we ain't got
in
to
the show?
Robert Downey Jr. just real fast.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 'cause that's what I want to get to. Is like how you got in there with Robert Downey Jr.
He got arrested, and they said, "We don't have anywhere to put him. We're going to let you out because you want to take that walk so bad." So anyway, now.
Okay. Now, is this something you cover on the one-man show?
I think so. I can't remember.
Well, give us a
what
synopsis.
my one-man show is this. I start, with winning that Emmy, and I just start telling stories about a kid that got off of the bus in 1982. I had $1,200 that Mama sewed into my underpants. I had a degree in theater.
Right?
And I had a dream, and that was 1982. And it's just all those kind of stories. I've worked with everybody, over the years. And I have a set. For years, Lily Tomlin produced my one-person show. And she's the queen of one-person shows. And I used to have a set. I had a beautiful set, like a southern front porch with iced tea and everything. Well, it was $1,600. And Lily Tomlin's the one that finally said to me, "Honey, a mic and you. That's all they need." And that's what I do now, is I just tell stories. And I'm going to be at the Chicago Theater Works for 4 nights.
You have to go catch Leslie's one-man show. It's called Exposed. It's starting tonight, and it goes until Saturday, April 27th. Head to chicagotheaterworks.com for tickets and details. I almost want you to take a day off so he can co-host with me.
Seriously.
Leslie, come back.
I'll take a week off.
Okay.
I might not have a job when I get back.
We don't get to any work.
Yes.
We'll just talk and tell stories and dance.
High five.
And then we'll see who's taller.
As long as I'm not in the pokey with Robert Downey Jr., I'm good. All right, Leslie, thank you so much. Come back and see us anytime.